Hey everyone, how are you going? Today I wanted to quickly go over what's going on in New South Wales, Sydney, and many other states of Australia. We're in lockdown for another 4 weeks. I've been speaking to my students and colleagues and clients, and everyone's going through something called the pandemic blues. Are you in the same position? Our lifestyles are changing, right? We are working from home more often than ever. So it's time we came up with some strategies to how to not fall into the pandemic blues, or you might even call it quarantine blues or working from home blues. So let's get started. Hi, I'm Supriya. I'm from Seva Transformation Academy. Welcome to our channel. We bring you weekly videos to help you on your transformation journey. Let's start talking about what's going on for most of us. We're skipping our me time in the morning. We are also eating at the wrong times. We're also probably waking up and checking the news about when this lockdown is going to end. And we're probably also all suffering from some sort of weight fluctuation, motivation fluctuation, and we're kind of up and down. Well, if you are struggling with your energy and your mind and your body, here is the right place to be. I wanted to quickly give you some rundown on what yoga and Ayurveda can offer to you. I have done a quick checklist of daily routines that I myself do and recommend to my clients. Just very simple Ayurvedic and yogic practices that will help you just keep yourself invigorated and from hitting that pandemic quarantine blue slump. Let's go through them. For the body, you need to realize that we're spending more time sitting down. We qualify our Western lifestyle as a sedentary lifestyle anyhow, but more so than ever, we are spending a lot more time indoors and also on our chairs, also seated. And so it calls for times for regular breaks. Make sure every hour you go for a walk and do at least 1 or 2 yoga poses that you hold for 5 to 10 slow, deep, nourishing breaths. Believe me, do this at least 4 times a day. You will feel like a brand new person when it comes to energy flow and circulation. When we look at our mind, are you talking well with yourself or to yourself? You need to be mindful of your self-talk. Being a pitta, I am very self-critical. So I'll give you an example. Even when I'm working out, I'm kind of criticizing my body. I'm feeling things in my body that I kind of judge about myself. So I just wanted to point out to you, it's very subtle for some of us and it's very loud for some of us, this negative self-talk. Do watch these thoughts, and next step you do when you do catch yourself talking negatively towards yourself, forgive yourself. So for me, I just say I forgive myself for judging my body, for speaking negatively to myself. It's as simple as that. It's a matter of being aware of our self-talk, because mentally, whatever is happening, it's probably going on outside of us as well. So if you're not feeling really good about yourself, it's coming in from this place in the mind, the way we are thinking. Lastly, emotions. Do you spend some time in your day, apart from all the things that you've got done or have to get done, do you spend at least 5 minutes with yourself to check in with yourself? Now, I highly recommend this to you if you don't. When you wake up, put your hand on your heart and ask yourself, like you would ask your friend if you call them, and you say, hey, how are you feeling today? And let your body and yourself tell you, how are you feeling today? And allow yourself to feel that emotion. Give yourself 5 minutes, right? You don't have to go into it completely when you have to rush for work, etc. But just give yourself 5 minutes to do a self check-in. And then make a promise to yourself that you'll catch up with yourself again right? And make it a habit a few times during your day to keep yourself checked in with yourself. Because if you don't, the worst thing that can happen is you start to actually ignore how you're feeling, and you start to pick up bad habits like overeating or being completely checked out of what's going on here in your body. Last tip, again to do with emotions. Right now, because our lives are kind of in this four corner type of a situation where we're either at home, or yes, you might be going out to exercise, but then you're back at home. There's not much else going on that you are experiencing in a sensory way. So what I would recommend is plan one thing to do the next day that you have to look forward to. For me, this is like, I will take myself out to go for that walk and be at my favorite place in the park. That is, I'm being conscious and also very intentional about what I will look forward to. It's like kind of like talking to your inner child, to speak to them that, yeah, we'll go and look forward to something and we'll make it happen, we'll do that. Getting excited, you have to deliver that to yourself. Don't wait for a TV show. Don't rely on other external, say another person to deliver that excitement to you. You've got to keep that spark alive. So what I would recommend is plan one thing that you can look forward to the next day. Well, my friends, this is all I have for you. Please click the link down below, which has this downloadable list of what you can do daily in terms of a body, mind, emotion practice, which is to keep you naturally feeling alive and invigorated through these days where things can feel like you're going into the quarantine blues. I hope this video improves or at least enhances your life in some way. Please do let me know. Show us some love by sharing or liking this video, or both. Thank you, and I'll see you next week.